Hello! Welcome to Shipwrecks. I am Ghost in the Hella, and today we're going to be streaming the Excavation of Hob's Barrow, which I am very excited about. I watched the first, I don't know, 2 hours or so of it from another streamer and really enjoyed it, and that streamer, Johnny Chiodini, has streamed the whole thing at this point, but I made myself stop watching because I really wanted to play it myself. So I'm looking forward to being able to actually watch those streams at a later date. But in the meantime, hopefully we'll do a good job here too. And hey Mia, hey Vashana, that kitty looks very concerned. It does, doesn't it? It does. It's a little bit of a creepy kitty. But we've also got Little Bear being chill for the time being. I played with both the cats, and Homie Swa. Hey, Homie Swa. I played with both the cats before streaming, and I fed them like a little extra treat. Uh-oh. Why is the volume on this little computer? No, shush. Alright. Just one moment. There we go. Alright. Oh, Vashana says, I'm very curious. I've never heard of this game. It came out pretty recently. Like end of September, I think. And it's folk horror. It's, pixel art, point and click adventure. There should be sound at some point. I don't know if it should be having sound now or not, but I know it is voiced. By contrast, Little Bear does not appear to have ever been concerned with anything in his life. It's an illusion. Well, I need to tell her what to do. I love that Little Bear is in a box on top of what looks like a carrier. It is a carrier. Yeah, my old cats were always freaked out by the carrier. Like, whenever it would come out, they'd get all like, oh god, we're gonna go in the box. Hi, Gideon. Gideon's messing with the camera now. Oh my god, Gideon, please. Baby girl, please. Why? Why are you like this? I played with you. Okay, there should definitely be sound. Hang on. Uh-oh. Gideon, please. I'm assuming you're all not getting sound either. Baby girl. So anyway, yes, we keep their carrier out all the time. Alright, I'm gonna shut this down. So it went bye-bye for now. And I'm gonna see if I can get sound to happen. Okay then. Apparently closing it and reopening it put the sound on. Technology. Okay, that's much better. I hope you're all getting sound too. Okay, so when I open up OBS to check on it, the sound stops. Cool. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, yes. The sound of rain. Yeah, it's a beautiful game, from what I have seen of it. And it doesn't look... like, from the pixel art, it doesn't look like it would be that scary, but, like, every now and then there are close-ups, and they can be quite disturbing. So I will warn you right now that, like, some of the close-ups, they don't happen that often, but when they do, they can be quite disturbing.
Miss Bateman, welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time.
Alright. I am going to move myself. There we go.
Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see.
Unlike you, who has been just hacking up a lung.
You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
Okay. Unfortunately, my cursor does not want to be in the game anymore.
Miss Blakeman, head inside.
I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. You boy. Oh.
Dearest Mother, I hope this letter will reach you.
Okay, at least it's letting me click even if it's not showing my cursor, so that's something.
I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories.
And let me know how the volume is. And oh dear, I need to move my face again. Alright. Nope. Let's try back up here. It jumps around a little.
What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience.
Sheep.
I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night. As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder. The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley, deep in the moors.
Bewley.
No station master in sight. I hope the village isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
Hey, there's my cursor. Left click to walk and interact. Right click to examine. Okay. Top of the screen for inventory and menu. Okay. I am not going to remember any of this, but sure. Escape as menu. F5 is quick save. Let's remember that. Anybody want to commit this to memory? Understood. There we go.
My mother always told me not to walk on railway tracks. The tracks look quite untarnished. I don't think many trains come through here. Bewley. I have great expectations for this, Barrow. The post looks unattended.
Oh.
I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter again.
All
I
right.
can't recall the name of our meeting place.
I'll come back out here then. There we go. Handkerchief. Letters. No, don't use letters with exit. Examine. Examine. There we go. Dear Miss Bateman, I write this letter in the hope of piquing your curiosity. I read about your expertise in barrows, and if I understand correctly, you are writing a book on them and the treasures they contain. I live in the village of Bewley, where a most special barrow can be found on the outskirts. It is rectangular in form and is certainly tall enough to stand up in. The place is steeped in local legend, and there is rumor of secrets to be found deep within. Oh, and, since I'm assuming most of you folks are, from the US, as I am, or thereabouts, Barrow, I think, is, like, some sort of, like, a burial thing. Like a burial mound or burial chamber. I probably should have looked it up again before starting this, but... I hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Bewley and excavate the Barrow, I will be pleased to be your guide. Please send your response to the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewley. I shall await your letter. Yours respectfully, Mr. Leonard Shoulder. And then I guess this is a follow-up letter. Dear Miss Bateman, marvelous news! I shall meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening on the 14th of this new month at the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewley. The inn has fine rooms, which you will find adequate for your short stay. When we meet, I shall tell you more of the circumstances surrounding the site, which is referred to locally as Hob's Barrow. It is not located on my own land, but we will have no issue gaining permission to excavate. I wish you a safe journey.
I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow Inn.
Yes. Hello, woman.
I swear she was not standing there a moment ago.
She totally wasn't.
I swear she was not standing there a moment ago.
Sorry. Can I talk to you?
Excuse me.
There we go.
Yes?
Bewley.
Tell me about Bewley.
The double entendre inn.
Not so much now. Spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am, but I don't live in the village.
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile.
I don't think
You'll
anything
come to
is dry
Bewley.
right now.
Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much. Where are you travelling to today?
That would be none of your business, young lady.
Alright then.
Apologies. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Okay then.
What brings you to Bewley?
I think that is also none of your business.
Brings you to Bewley, miss.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you a ghost? Tell the truth, I have nothing to hide. Or lie, she looks superstitious. I'ma tell the
I'm here
truth.
to visit a local landmark, Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow? I can't say I've heard of it. For what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
Yeah, dig up the
Grave robber,
dead.
are you?
Not at all. I merely have an interest in antiquities.
Like dead bodies.
Not much to be found in Bewley, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
That was odd.
Half an hour walk, I wouldn't have the energy. I mean, I guess it is like Victorian England, I think. So. Ooh, that's some ominous music. Anything I can interact with? No. Nothing I can interact with. It's so pretty, though. Hello. Crow! Oh. Dang it.
The old woman told me to go straight ahead to get to the inn.
Okay.
Time to explore tomorrow.
No exploring for us.
This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
Yeah.
Perhaps this belongs to a merchant.
I should leave it alone. The music is quite sinister. Ah, Plough and Furrow.
The Plough and Furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
Hello,
The
man.
man looks thoroughly inebriated.
And is blocking the door.
Hello there. What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodden weather?
I'm heading to the Plough and Furrow. Get out of the way, sir. You're drunk. Or what are you doing out in this weather? Kind of like, get out of the way,
Get out
sir.
of the way,
You're
sir.
drunk.
Hold on now, we've only just met.
I can still tell you're drunk.
Know each other.
I'd rather not.
Oh, a feisty one. You'll fit in around here, lass. Give us a kiss.
Ew.
Sure.
Absolutely not. Ugh. Dude. Fuck off. Humor him, it usually works with men. No, absolutely not. Slap him, I have no time for this. Or deflect question, perhaps he is married. Alright, so what do people want me to do? I'm not gonna kiss him. But I can slap him or I can ask about his wife. Oh, Mr. Bjar overflowing his little box. I have a feeling people will want me to slap him. Just a hunch. But let's find out. Plowing fur. Shoot him! I don't think I have a gun. I'll take shoot him as a vote for slap him. He looks very disturbing. He does. He looks like a creep. I would slap him. She must have a pistol in that bag. Alright, let's slap him.
How dare you?
Let me put down my bag.
Wench.
Wench yourself. Hey, got you out of my way.
Buffoon.
Alright then.
I should
this
speak
place
to the
looks
innkeeper
depressing.
about a room. A fine exemplar of inebriation.
A little judgmental. Are you saying that out loud? You are! You're just saying it out loud!
Self. I think it's Three Men's Morris.
Like, look at her. Her mouth is moving. She's talking shit about these people
Intense discussion.
right out loud.
The innkeeper is a serious-looking man. A decorative plate. This one depicts a bull.
Ooh.
A decorative plate depicting a serpent. A decorative plate. This one depicts a cat.
Okay, so cat, serpent, bull,
A decorative plate depicting an eagle.
eagle,
A decorative plate. This one depicts a dog.
dog.
A decorative plate depicting a bear.
Homie Swa says, that was amazing. Did not expect the animation.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you. I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye.
The Victoria Chase energy.
Night, is it?
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair price.
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
Upper crust English lady audibly talking smack on the peasants. Alright, wait, did I pay him? Oh, I need to move my face again. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
How much is the room again?
3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
Okay.
How much is the room again?
I have a really bad memory.
That includes your dinner and tea.
Or Kate in her abolitionist era.
Bye for now.
As you were.
Alright.
Good afternoon, sir.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon.
Ooh.
I said there's note for you here, lass. Be on your way.
Well, fuck you too, dude.
Charming. Good day, sir.
In all fairness, she was talking shit about them right to their faces. Okay then.
Hello, sir.
We are in the middle of a discussion here.
Sorry to interrupt. Hello, miss.
What you want? Bugger off.
Fuck, like I thought I was rude, but damn, alright.
They are engaged in an intense discussion.
They sure are. Well, fuck
The
them.
crackling
Hell.
fireplace is more welcoming than the facial expressions of the locals.
I should
A
jump into it.
majestic animal cut down in his prime.
Hey, Rain.
A pixie-faced peasant boy painted in a naive style. The painting painting depicts a rocky-edged lake. A small bronze plate stating the name.
Rain got caught up brainstorming witchy shit. Nice.
A colourful work depicting a bashful knight.
Bashful
It is
knight.
signed N. Hamley.
In Hamley.
A biblical scene of some kind. An angel is depicted looking longingly to the heavens.
Bathroom.
A dreadful smell is emanating from the WC. I do not need to use the lavatory.
Okay then. Well, what do I need then?
Excuse me, lass. Upstairs is
I
for
thought-
paying lodgers only.
Oh wait,
My apologies.
can I pay you? Do I have money? Okay. I do have money. Use money with innkeeper.
This is
There we
payment for the
go.
room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
Thomasina
Will
Bateman.
Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
None of your
No,
fucking business.
I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Bewley tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key. Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your luggage?
I have
No,
literally
thank you, sir.
one
I can
bag.
manage. I
Alright.
should go upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
Alright.
This shall do nicely. Time to change into something more comfortable.
Fade to black. Nice. Ready to Indiana Jones around here.
No doubt the mattress is stuffed with itchy straw. A painting of surprising quality. It portrays a rocky outcrop overlooking a vast moor, perhaps a local landmark.
She really is just rude about everything. It's kind of great. Oh, good. Everybody's doing good. Homie Swa says Jessie got along in dog daycare, which is a relief. Nice. Is Jessie new to doggy daycare?
Complementary matches. Useful. Complementary matches. Useful.
Okay, then. Okay.
There's only one match left, though.
Only one match.
As the only light source in the room, I ought to leave this here.
I mean, there's also windows.
My evening light shall be provided by this solitary candlestick.
Mr. Stretchy Boy.
A jug of water for drinking or washing.
You can drink all.
An empty bowl has been provided for washing. The wardrobe looks old, perhaps 100 years or more in age.
Dang. Rain says she's doing pretty good. Really inspired to write a YA horror novel about teenage witches in Appalachia taking on a horror unleashed from the coal mines. And there was only one match. Yeah.
A sturdy-looking thing, useful to many a weary traveller. A decorative plate depicting a goat.
Lots of decorative plates. Alright.
I've stored my case in there. A box within a box.
Okay, she put her case in there.
I've hung
Cool.
my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty.
I've only got 2 outfits. Alright. I guess we're going back out. Anybody gonna comment on my outfit? It says, I see you have a cat trap set up. They fucking love those boxes on the carrier. They absolutely love them. You good boy. And I played with them to try to tire them out and fed them a bit before streaming in the hopes that they would be chill. Aw, Homiswa says he's been really good with most other dogs and people, but I was nervous leaving him all day and I missed him. Oh, well, I'm glad he's doing okay in doggy daycare. And Homie Swan and Boshana both sound really into Rain's
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
story
Far
idea,
more comfortable
which
in my
I am
outdoor
too.
clothing.
You look like one of
I
those
like
explorers you see in the
trousers.
newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley. Stanley Kemp.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
I already asked him about Leonard's shoulder, right?
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Aye, it's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass. But St. Edmund's
But we're
Church
gonna
is a
look at
fine
all of
building,
it.
worth a visit.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16 years. I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
It's a fine inn.
Thank
She
you.
sounds like
I
she's
often run short of
patting
food,
him
but
on the
rooms
back.
are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
Has Mr. Shoulder arrived yet?
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bateman.
Can you tell me
What can
about
you tell
him?
me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
I'm a
Business do
lesbian,
you have with old Leonard?
I assume.
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
Are you familiar with tumuli?
No.
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
Yeah, that
I
made it more
excavate
confusing.
ancient burial sites, looking for relics.
There we go.
A barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised earth enclosing a burial chamber.
Oh, aye. You're a grave robber.
I am no such thing.
You absolutely are.
I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I assure you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
Is
What
it
sort of relics do you
though?
find then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye. Very interesting. But what does old Leonard have to do with this?
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewley, a site called Hobb's Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard naught about a Hobb's Barrow.
Sus. She's autistic and we love her.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hobb's Barrow?
Not in my life, lass, but I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it. Why are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass? Haven't you better things to do with your time?
Like
I
what?
enjoy
Get
nothing more
married?
than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our history. I inherited this passion from my father.
Oh, a barrow digger too, eh?
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations as a child.
My love of something unconventional is justified by my father's love of it.
My father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, lass.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital. Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Alright, give me just one moment. I need to check on. I'm making a beef stew and I can hear it boiling. I'll be right back. Enjoy a little beer in the meantime. He's such a precious boy. Sleepy kitty. Here's hoping he stays so. Alright. Should I explore?
wait here
No,
for
I
Mr.
should wait here for Mr. Shoulder. Okay then. The prolonged death glare. Monko steps away. The guy staring just right into the
Nothing else I wish to discuss at the
camera.
moment.
Okay. I mean, I've already looked at everything. Oh. Here's a new person.
A curmudgeonly looking old fellow.
I'm just gonna say that
Hello,
right
sir.
to his face.
Right?
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You're not local. You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? Let's go into dogs.
Well, fuck you too, sir.
My name is Thomasina Bateman, and you are
None of your business, lass.
Well,
Where's your
fuck
mouth?
this guy. Oh!
your business, sir.
Double fuck this guy.
You're brave coming in here, all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cyril.
Poshana says, so do the people in town actually know about the Barrow and are hiding it for some reason? Or is her contact up to something? Don't know. Right, as I wonder why all the locals are hostile.
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That'd be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I? Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
I
Well,
take
you're
it
not
you're not
gonna.
enamored with the railway station.
No peace for you,
Be
sir.
Swarming with outsiders like you. We don't want you coming here. It's as simple as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town, our land.
I assure you, I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Ren says we're up north, I see.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community. I've lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me.
Women in
Bye
trousers.
for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now. I'll sit down and wait. Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
Hello again, jerk.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologize for earlier. I deserve that slap. I'm sorry for my behavior.
I mean,
Drink gets a hold of me sometimes.
I guess we've been sitting here long enough for him to sober up a little.
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
I did not invite you to sit
Brings
down.
Bewley, anyway.
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Stop hitting on me.
Perhaps you know the gentleman, Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him. In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
Okay. So, the bit of a playthrough that I watched bought him the ale. And he got them fuck all. So, I'm not gonna waste my money on buying this dude an ale.
Must I really buy you a drink for this information?
Please,
Are you sure it's wise to have another?
please. Don't you want to hear about old Leonard Shoulder?
You drive a hard
Are you gonna
bargain,
make
Mr.
me buy
Tillett.
him the drink?
As you wish.
Thank you.
Son of a bitch! I guess you can't not buy him a beer? Damn. I don't wanna, though.
Please, Miss Bateman, an ale to wet me whistle.
Time for the pistol.
All about old Leonard.
You're full of shit. Ugh. Do I have any other dialogue options with him? I don't think I do.
The man looks thoroughly inebriated.
Please, Miss Bateman, an ale to wet me whistle. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard.
Damn.
How can I help you?
Thanks
Oops.
for your time.
As you will.
I did not do that on purpose. Sorry.
A tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
Really?
There we are. 2 pence, please.
Thank you.
Oh, now you just pay automatically.
This was the last of my money, but Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more funds.
So now I'm out of money. Game, you have all these options, but you can only get one outcome. I guess they just really want me to have 0 money.
Please, Miss Bateman, an ale to wet me whistle.
Oh,
Then
okay.
I'll tell you all about.
So I guess I've got to physically hand
Here
it to
you
him.
are, Arthur.
Thanking you.
Glug, 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 glug.
Oh, that hits the spot, that does, lass. Now then. Old Leonard Shaw.
For fuck's sakes, dude.
Arthur?
God damn it.
Mr. Tillett? Oh, for heaven's sake. The man is in a drunken stupor.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have given that ale, huh?
Mr. Tillett? He's not dead, just very drunk. I would still like to hear what he has to say about Mr. Shoulder. After one drink too many, Arthur Tillett has passed out.
Okay.
Mr. Tillett? He's not dead, just very drunk. I would still like to hear what he has to say about Mr. Shoulder.
Wonder.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Okay. Let's see if I can splash water on him.
This may come in handy.
Oh, what the hell were that for?
You passed out, Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass. Where were I? Leonard Shoulder.
Yeah.
Hold on another minute. I'm looking for a piss.
Ugh. Dude.
This man is unbelievable.
Yeah. We've got a particular story we're gonna tell, and by God, you're gonna...
It feels like an hour has
I
passed.
think at least an
Perhaps
hour
I
has
should
passed.
go in there and check on him.
Miss Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Okay.
Lovely. Mr. Tillett? It sounds like someone is in there. Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Is that a raccoon or a cat? I think it's the cat. Kitty?
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
Kitty!
The mangy thing is
Oh,
fast
don't
asleep.
call it a mangy thing.
Rather not touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven.
The thing?
Is Mr. Tillett in there?
It's a precious
Mr. Tillett?
kitty.
Mr. Tillett, are you in there? These look modern. I'm surprised. I would rather not get any closer. The smell of urine is nauseating. questionable. I ought to keep my hands out of it. The mirror is coated in a thick layer of grime.
Lovely. Dirty towel.
It looks like the towel has not been washed in months.
You're not Mr. Tillett, or are you? Dun dun dun.
A cold draft is leaking in from under the door. This leads outside.
Outside we go then.
The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side. I think I can hear someone moving around. Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further.
You should. I guess.
The door is blocked from the outside.
Okay, so I need to go outside.
I should go out
do
and
it.
take a
All
look.
right. Fair enough.
Excuse me, sir.
Can I? Oh, there's a glove. Can I catch up with you, Randa?
Sir? The old man has disappeared into the darkness. I'd best turn back to the inn. These flowers look pretty. Someone must take good care of them. A warm glow permeates from within, making me feel somewhat cold and damp. The post has been embellished with a fine bronze bust of a horse. A single glove is lying in the mud. A beam of wood is propped up against the door, barring it closed from the outside.
I think that. Do you think the innkeeper does that to keep people from just dipping out on their bill?
Sturdy-looking barrels, no doubt used to store ale. I suspect the barrels are empty, otherwise the locals would be rolling them into their cellars. A pearly white gent's glove. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing. Seems rather out of place here. Peculiar. It's the small window to the lavatories. Surely Mr. Tillett could not have squeezed through that gap.
Surely not.
The window is well out of reach. Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that?
I mean, yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, like, you're in a position to move it.
Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something strange is going on here.
It is weird.
I can see it's still raining out there. The mangy thing is fast asleep.
Last orders.
I should get some sleep. Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow.
I mean, I could talk to this dude.
How can I help you?
Have you seen Arthur Tillett?
I thought he were with you.
He went to the lavatory and has not returned.
That sounds like Arthur Tillett. Don't worry, lass. He'll be back.
Thanks for your time.
I wish I could pet the kitty. She refuses to pet the kitty. Hello,
Good evening,
man.
sir.
Good talk.
Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday. Should get some sleep. A lovely place to warm oneself.
Can I sit and chill by the fireplace, or?
The crackling fireplace is more welcoming than the facial
I guess not.
expressions of the locals. Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday.
Yes.
Should get some sleep. Yes, I must get some sleep. I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Miss Bateman,
Yes?
off to bed?
Yes. I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
Quite.
They mean well,
Quite.
believe me.
Sure, Mr.
The true horror of an awkward first day in town.
Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
God. Yeah. At least the innkeeper seems sociable enough. Why do we still have the candle on? Like, you don't sleep with your candle lit. Thomasina. Right? Kitty! Kitty, 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 kitty! Oh my god. What the hell? The way it moves. Kitty cuddles. Oh god, that is a nightmare face. Ugh! Like, all kitties are perfect. That kitty is a little weird looking. The first day, Adventus. Okay. Yeah, you burned your fucking candle out. You had one candle and one match. And you left your candle burning while you were asleep.
Such
That is
horrid
not fire
dreams.
safe. Amiswa says Kenneth is totally dead. I love her stretch and, like, fluffing her hair.
Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night.
Huh.
As I suspected, I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat.
Huh.
I must say I'm relieved.
I hate
Right
cats
then.
and their cuddles.
Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
Don't we all?
That candle didn't last long.
Yeah, 'cause you left it burning all night.
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore. Perhaps Mr. Kemp will replace it this evening.
So I can burn it down again.
Decrepit set of drawers. Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years.
Really? Both?
Jammed shut.
Hmm.
The wood must have warped over the years.
Alright then. Oh, and I never brought my jug back. Well, guess I'm not doing any washing up.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day, Stanley.
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
Not really. I have the rather queer recollection of a cat entering my room last night.
A cat, you say?
Yes, an odd-looking grey one. I must have been dreaming, as I locked the door and windows before I went to sleep.
Yeah,
I
but it's
saw
a
small
cat.
cat in the lavatories while searching for Mr. Tillett.
Cats know no such laws.
It's
Herbert!
a harmless thing. He comes in now and then searching for scraps.
Indeed. Seeing him in the lavatories must have conjured up the strange dream.
The mind is capable of manifesting frightful things, Miss Bateman.
Like a cat.
I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp. I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving today?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such.
Nice.
He usually packs it in a large crate. Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're
How about your
welcome to use
massive
the alley
room?
behind the inn for any such bulky items.
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you,
Little bear is
folk are not
out
thieves, Miss
cold.
Bateman.
That's not what I...
Now, say nothing more.
Mia says, I bet she has queer recollections all the time.
Right.
It's okay, little bear. Go back to sleep, sweetie.
Yes?
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were. I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass. I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
You do?
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned. Old Leonard Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Why lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here. He should be the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek
I mean,
out
there
Mr.
will be a
Shoulder.
lot of
I can tell you more.
local, legends and stuff for, like, if you're digging up fucking tombs all the time. But Shauna says, I was right.
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know.
Shaken by
Say
the
that
shoulders.
mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
Is your mother Hob?
I find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there. A grown man could lose himself and not be seen again.
What about a grown woman?
Why must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
A certain
what?
You've
reputation.
seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Unreliable.
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Might someone around Bewley be able to help me find him?
You could ask around. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't forget that.
Except
return
for the
later.
ones who don't.
Good day to you, lass.
Did I look at this one?
It's a crudely painted scene that appears to be of a biblical nature.
It's porn. There's my umbrella.
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition. Is there a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached
They're
to it?
full of
Hogwash.
dead people, Thomasina. They're
With a few hours
full of
until
dead
Easter
people.
arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Map unlocked. How useful. Burb.
These flowers look pretty.
No, I can't look at the
Someone
bird
must take good care
specifically.
of them. He looks like a rather shady character.
And again, just saying that right out loud. Right in front of this guy's face. Right, says, reading between the lines, don't fuck with the locals.
My name is Thomasina, and you are...
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
Fuck's sakes.
What do you do around here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard. Dig the graves.
Oh, me too.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Quite.
It's a church.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
What can you tell me about Hobbs Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
Damn, this dude.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around here, love.
Don't
Not
call me
worth mentioning
love.
to you, like.
I see. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Anything new in the alley since last night? Hear burps.
The door leads into the rear of the inn. The lavatory window.
That's
I see no
new
sign of life
information.
within.
No new information.
The post has been embellished with a fine bronze bust of a horse. The window box is well out of reach.
Is that me yawning or someone else?
The young woman looks extremely bored by it all. The little whelp looks determined to slaughter the very air itself. Quite an ornate construction. This was created with pride and care. The Plough and Furrow Inn.
Ah, I see, it's the girl yawning.
Quite a fine building indeed.
Sup?
I don't think anyone is home.
Mm-hmm.
The building is in a dilapidated state.
Can I knock
The
on
door
this
has
door?
been boarded
No.
up. The building looks like a ruin.
Knock on every door.
No one here.
Sus.
I don't think anyone is home.
Mm-hmm.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Betty.
Trying to talk to children voice.
What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out.
Oh, I know that feeling. Oh, God.
This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I feel like knocking on random people's doors makes you look like a weirdo. A weirdo. Or a point-and-click adventure
What
protagonist.
do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
So you know of it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Hello.
Hello, tiny child.
Yes.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas.
It's a
Douglas.
pleasure to meet you, Douglas. That's a great sword technique you have.
It's kind of flailing.
Miss, Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
What is the lantern worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lantern thought he killed it at the River Ware, but my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared. The lantern worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair. Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck, like a giant eel it were. I ran home
So, like,
fast I thought I would fly.
actual
miss.
worm,
My
and
brother
not
has a
like
vivid imagination.
worm.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly. Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Kinda do though.
Do you like living in Bewley?
Yeah, I do. Are you from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss.
Thomasina's making a total ass of herself by asking locals about things they don't like to talk about.
We have all we
like to take you away with her on the train.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewley from the lantern worm.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
It is a funny name.
Have you heard
Shoulder.
of Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas?
Great, now he knows about death. Good job, Thomasina.
He's a blacksmith. His forge is just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think 12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master swordsman by then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
No.
miss.
Well, there's the church. Hey, there's Mr. Cruiser.
The blacksmith is toiling away. Good day.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Aye, George Crozier, at your service.
My name is Thomasina.
Aye, can I help you?
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born and bred.
I mean, she digs up graves. Like, she probably has no real sense of propriety.
There'll always be horses needing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
shoes,
head to the
farmers
church
needing
soon.
tools. You let me know if you need outlaid or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
Mr. Crozier.
Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye, old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
'Cause I'm nosy.
He invited me to Bewley.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
Have
Thank
fun
you, Mr.
wandering
Crozier.
around.
Do you know of a local landmark named Hobbs Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not
I
a
shall
soul
dig
in
them
Bewley
all.
Pays them any mind.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass.
It's fair.
I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next
Oh.
one is tomorrow.
Ooh.
How delightful.
Unless
to know.
your vice is cabbages, they'll be not to interest you.
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then
I
you're in luck.
fucking love
Thanks for
cabbage.
your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
A fantastic specimen. Alas, it is not mine to take.
Oh.
I have one just like this. It's Mr. Crozier's forge. Good day.
Yes.
Can I have some? Yeah.
I noticed your spectacular fossil specimen.
Oh, aye. I collect them. This one is called an...
Ammonite.
I'm impressed, lass.
From the Jurassic period, I'd venture.
Do you collect them too, then?
My true interests lie in comparatively modern history.
Oh, aye. Well, I do love a fossil. It's important to remember that we all end up in the soil.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Okay then. Trowel.
Trusty trowel, the barrow digger's best friend.
And it's just lying there. Oh.
In memory of Peter Black. In memory of William Ager. The woman has a kind face.
Oh, good, since you're saying it out loud right in front of her.
Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
I sure would, but I have 0 monies. Thanks to what's-his-face.
What kind of cakes do you have?
Arthur
have some
Tillett.
lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam.
Oh, I
I
want
can
some.
tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Alas, I'm not carrying any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry. I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the
Damn you, Arthur
church.
Tillett. So that's why I didn't want to buy him the drink, because I wanted to be able to buy a cake. I wanted to buy a cake.
My name is Thomasina.
Arthur
What's yours?
robbed me.
Mr. Plancy.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Likewise, pet.
Mrs.
Tell me about
Duplancy.
yourself, Mrs. Duplancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me?
I
Have been
What do you like to do on a
attending St.
Saturday?
Edmund's Church my whole life. I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods, and all the proceeds go to its upkeep.
Nice.
This place means so much to me.
What can you tell me about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building?
Sarah?
It's been standing here since the 12th century. The box pews in the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century. The door is open if you'd like to worship.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy. Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
She at least seems nice.
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Mr. Bear, you cleaning your beans, sweetie?
What can you tell me about Father Roach?
He is a lovely man and an exemplary servant of the Lord. He's been the vicar of St. Edmund's for many years.
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
Okay, he's in the woods.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hobbs Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
Can I dig up those?
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Let's check out the inside of this church. And then we'll go looking for Father Roach.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans. The pews are contained within compartments that can be locked. I've seen a similar design in other Norman churches around England, but this is a particularly impressive example. This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborn.
Do you think that's foreshadowing?
Extraordinary craftsmanship. A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years. Those have seen better days. Is that a necklace? Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it.
Yoink! I'm just gonna take it. And I have stolen a necklace.
Stained glass depictions of various biblical scenes. It's not my specialist area.
It's not my special interest.
I've no time for such things. Locked.
Why are you in such a hurry to...
Locked as well. I think they all might be.
She's in such a rush all the time. Alright, where's the woods? That is not a helpful map. Oh, here's the cemetery. Suburb. that I can't click on.
Samuel Bryden. Death is only a shadow across the path to heaven.
Bye, Burb.
Here lies Margaret Tillett, beloved mother, wife, and sister.
Do you think that's Arthur's mother, or...?
John Purchase, dearly beloved husband of Florence. Forever in light.
Ask the
Anne
woman
Kemp.
about the necklace. Yeah, I should probably do
Joseph
that.
Davis.
Oh, I already
Samuel
looked at that.
Bryden.
Damn it.
Death is
No.
only a shadow across the path to heaven. Here lies Elizabeth Farnaby. William Paxton, modest and gentle of heart.
This...
This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. How about that? Freshly dug, unmarked grave. I can't... Oh, wait, what if I...
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Excuse me?
There
Found
we
this
go.
necklace inside the church. Is it yours?
No, Pet. Perhaps someone left it behind yesterday. You keep hold of it for now. I'll ask around at the next service.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I trust you.
Oh, you shouldn't. Once it's in my inventory, it is mine.
This leads to the church tower, I
Ooh,
presume.
church tower. Can I go in? No.
It's locked.
Damn it. Alright, are the woods this way? That looks like woods. Ah, yep, there's some whistling. Oh, and here's Father Roach. Okay, this is disturbing. This is quite gross. Ugh. At least in my opinion it is. It's unpleasant, at least. Blech. Remembered it kind of being worse than that, but still not great.
Very sorry. Oh, the shame. This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm
The fuck?
Excuse me?
cut me.
Dude.
I beg you.
Eh.
I don't think it's sharp enough.
No, I guess not. Alright.
The vicar's spectacles lie broken on the forest floor.
Okay. Yeah, the close-ups are really...
The
Ooh.
broken lens is extremely sharp.
Okay. I'm not a drunk priest, you're a drunk priest.
This handkerchief was a gift from my mother. I hope she will understand.
Yeah, the close-ups look really unpleasant. Which I feel like is probably intentional. Yeah, let's just stab a vicar.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
I shall do as you ask, Father.
Demon, he's possessed. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's... Oof. Yeah, Mia says those hard zooms are gonna give me nightmares. Yeah, like the pixel art's house, like it's really pretty from a distance. Like, oh, this looks really nice. And then, like, the close-ups are like, oh, good God. Oh, this is a horror game, isn't it?
Properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated.
Ah.
Frederick Roach, vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
I'm
My
sober
name
now.
is Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you.
How you doing, buddy?
Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
It's quiet.
What ails you, Father Roach?
I just ate a rotten berry, that's all.
Mr.
I like to
Bear.
cook blackberries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we
Sus.
had met in different circumstances.
Mr. Bear. Okay. Little Bear has jumped up on the counter, so I'm gonna check on my soup again. Mr. Bear, oh, you just want to sit in that box, baby? You just want to sit in that box? Okay, my little prince. Whoops. Okay, my little prince. Just behave yourself, okay? Be a good boy. Be a good boy.
Are you from Bewley originally?
I was born in our very own St. Edmunds. It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there as a frightful tempest raged. And lo, did her waters break right there and then in that pew.
One could
Bit
say that you
graphic,
were
dude.
born into your role, Father.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy, I knew that this was my calling.
Oh, hang on, let me shut off kitten cam while there's nobody in it. Boop.
St. Edmunds is a fine building.
Thank you for saying so. It's hard work keeping her in good shape, but our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord's name.
What is it like being the vicar here?
Every day is a blessing, my child. I have a great love for our parish. God looks after us.
What about your congregation?
Numbers have fallen over the years, I must say.
We need some
Those
fresh
that
blood.
remain are faithful and full of his spirit.
Yes, sir? What's up, baby? Yes, baby, what? What, my love?
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Hi.
yes.
What's up,
Are
handsome?
you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
Cutie boy.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was
No.
to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley on his behalf.
Thank you, Father. Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now.
No, no, dear God, do not look at the
Could you please give me directions?
parish register.
It's the least I can do.
Krishna is one of the fallen numbers in that unmarked grave.
Let me know when you're ready to pay him a visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I can't say I've heard of it.
It's supposedly a famous local landmark.
I'm afraid I know nothing about it.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
It's a quiet town. The railway line, which I presume you arrived by, is the only news of note we've had here for years.
I've heard the new station has received a mixed reaction.
Really? Well, there's a positive reaction to it.
It's true. But my role is not to adjudicate on that matter. I'm very busy in my own work, you see.
Is your own work puking in the forest?
I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulder's house.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Okay, good. She automatically follows him. Okay. Past the church. Do-do. What's up?
Good morning, Father.
Good morning.
This is
Mrs.
Leonard
Delancey.
Shoulder.
Mrs. Delancey, this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Delancey's wonderful cakes.
Yes.
I
I've heard
would.
of the famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But Remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. DePlancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
Yeah, the next time it gives me a chance to, like, actually
Let's
talk to him.
Of graves, of worms, and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes, write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose executors, and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Quite. Which play?
Dude, really? Anybody? I think it's Richard the Second, maybe? Because that one I have not read or seen, and it doesn't sound familiar to me, so I'm gonna go with that.
Correct.
Yes!
Well read, Miss Bateman.
Sure! Sure I am.
One of my favorite pastimes. Follow me.
Okay.
Behold, the vast expanse.
So do you think he's just like bleeding openly now?
The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see.
They are pretty.
Is it not?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms. How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless land. But I tell you, he is found in all domains. The Lord's work is all about us.
Sounds ominous.
Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
I was brought up Anglican.
Doing a
Church was
pretty
an important part of my
honest,
early life, Father, and
I feel like she's
what
pretty
happened
blunt,
to my
so.
father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind,
Watch out for the werewolves.
what happened to your father?
He had an accident when I was very young.
An accident? Flashback time? Flashback time.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain.
Oh, okay.
Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
They might prefer it. Oh, yes, mother.
Don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Oh.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
Dang.
Mummy is crying.
I see she hasn't had an internal monologue for a long, for her entire life,
Daddy
basically.
is sleeping.
Oh, Daddy is sleeping. Papa?
Daddy, wake up!
Oh, God. Oh.
Mummy? Mummy?
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one.
Hi.
You must be Thomasina.
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Could you stop crying for a minute?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all.
Dang.
But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst Manor. He will will have a nurse by his side at all times. I can assure you.
What
Burb.
sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all. Come along now.
Hello.
Hello, creepy child.
She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors. I suggest you keep your wits about
Rude.
when we're exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Oh, just another
Still
3
quite a walk,
hours.
I'm afraid. But we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this. Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
Ah, that
Beg your
old
pardon?
chestnut of an
That's what it's
answer.
called. The Devil's Toe.
The Devil's
see.
Toe.
Come now, onward.
Okay. That's quite a thing to just drop on me without, like,
We
elaborating.
walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape.
I wouldn't call it featureless. It's got some pretty flowers and stuff. Oh, probably have to
All the
click.
while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist. Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Chickens.
Here we are, Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank
Nice
you for your
place.
help, Father Roach.
Now.
Roof
no need to
doesn't look
thank me
that sturdy,
after
though.
Providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Would you
Please
bleed
don't
me
tell
again?
Mrs. de Plancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
Sus.
Thank you. You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Okay. Can I give you a
I found
necklace?
this necklace inside the church. Do you know who it belongs to?
Many in our congregation wear such things. I'll announce it at the next service.
Do you mind if I keep hold of it until then?
Not at all.
Okay then. So, not his.
I'm rather fond of this colour. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder and I share similar taste. A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. Father, what do you make of this?
A peculiar adornment. I've not seen any like this in Bewley.
Do you think it's to keep away the
It does remind
werewolves?
me of a passage by the bard
Of
himself.
course it does.
It
Oh,
is
for
the
fuck's
very
sakes.
errand of the moon. She comes nearer earth than she was wont, and makes men mad.
Bring Jesus to. I'll give it to a chicken. Bring Jesus to the dinosaurs. I can try. Okay. Any guesses? I don't think Romeo and Juliet, because that one I have read. I have not read Merchant of Venice or Othello. Or seen them. I mean, I'm sure it will do nothing for my story progress, but maybe Othello? Seems nice and dramatic. Any guesses, chat? Or knowledge? Anybody know Shakespeare better than my extremely limited knowledge? Othello. Okay. Thank you, Rain.
Othello?
Precisely, Miss
Nice.
Your knowledge of the bard is presently flawless.
I consider myself
It's
to be
another
well-read,
tick in
Father
my,
Roach.
It's delightful to meet a fellow bookworm, I must say.
I mean, he's a playwright. Glove. Where was... Eh?
That glove looks familiar.
Rah.
I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow. That glove
Oh.
looks familiar.
Same thing, sorry.
I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Glove. Use glove with glove.
The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night? Why didn't he come inside to see me?
Weird. Hi, Mr. Bear.
Mr. Shoulder? Is Thomasina Bateman here?
Bam, 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 bam,
Hearing
bam.
Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
How old is this dude?
Mr. Shoulder, you home?
Break the door down.
It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at
Oh my
home.
god.
Curses.
Curses.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
It's locked.
Oh crap.
A sweet little hen, plump and well groomed.
Oh.
A fearsome looking beast.
Well, she seems to like animals. Well, no, except for the,
I do not wish to harass the hen. I do not wish to harass the rooster.
Okay, then. Can I pick you up?
Here, chuk chuk chuk.
Don't encourage them.
Oh. I want to,
He
though.
looks much too unruly to be picked up.
Pick it up. Yes!
Care to hold one, Father Roach?
Put that thing down, would you?
You're
Oh,
no fun.
fuck you, Father Roach. I have a chicken now. Can I put it in my inventory? No.
No sign of life.
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned.
Perhaps he's gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
Camp out on his door.
Later, my child.
Oh my god.
I must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to with the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
Yeah, I'd like to look around some
No,
more.
You go ahead, Father. Thank you.
As you wish. Farewell, Miss Bateman. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
I mean, I could just shout enough Shakespeare at him. Father Papa Roach. Anybody? Romeo and Juliet or Much Ado About Nothing? I know it's a famous one. This is a very slow burn game. Yes, absolutely. I'm just gonna yell at him. Well, no, should I? Don't want to piss him off. So indecisive. He's just gonna wait. He's just gonna sit here and wait.
Much ado about nothing?
Oh dear.
Damn.
I thought that was an easy one. Romeo and Juliet.
Well.
Of course.
That I shall say good night till it be morning. Lord be with you.
Dude.
Well, Mr. Shoulder, I'll just have to find Hobbs Barrow myself. Mr. Shoulder has stacked blocks of wood neatly beneath this small lean-to. A woolen undergarment. A pair of thick woolen trousers. Mr. Shoulder must have dropped the matching glove. What was he doing in the alley?
Can
It was
I
rather rude of him
steal
not
it?
to come inside and see me.
Oh, Rain yelling at me for not getting Romeo and Juliet.
Must have dropped the matching glove last night. What was he doing in the alley?
I haven't read it since like
Probably rude
9th
to come inside
grade.
and see me.
I did. I tried to give you time to respond. I didn't want to sit on the screen for like 3 minutes. It takes time.
The window is much too high up to reach.
Oh.
This must provide a charming view across the moor.
Yeah, when I say something, it takes like 30 seconds to get to the YouTube audience, unfortunately. Which sucks. Come on, dude. Answer your door.
I've come a long way to meet you, Mr. Shoulder.
Aw.
Please open the door.
Come on. Nothing.
Mr. Shoulder continues to prove himself elusive.
Ugh. Alright.
As I trudged back to
Thank
Barrow
God.
across those cold moors, I made a new resolution. I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder. The train! That must be Kenneth.
Train.
I should go and meet him at the station. Margaret's Lookout. I wonder who Margaret is, or was.
Can I sit? I can sit. Just stare at the moors. Alright, how do I get back to the station? Train station. Ooh, can I fast travel there? Is that what this is good for? Yay!
Where is Kenneth?
Kenneth?
He was supposed to wait for me at the station. Well, that's one mystery solved. It's Arthur Tillett. What's he doing in there? Mr. Tillett, where did you go last night?
Have we met?
Last night at the Plough
Dude.
Barrow.
Oh, Miss.
Yeah!
I were blind drunk last night.
Yeah, no
I've got
shit
a
you were.
stinking headache.
You still smell like a brewery.
Sorry.
You went to use the lavatory and never came back, Mr. Tillett. I searched everywhere for you.
I think I remember you.
Yeah, I did. You owe me money.
It's all a blur.
You owe me
This
money.
morning, with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
About
You
last
owe
night,
me money.
what were you going to tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
Who?
Leonard Shoulder.
Dude,
You told me you
this
knew
fucking
him,
guy.
and promised to tell me more if I bought you a drink, which I did. So what were you going to tell me?
I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, No, I know nought about him. No, nought about Leonard Shoulder.
Sus.
You're hiding something, Mr. Tillett. I don't believe you.
I say a lot of things when I've got the drink in me. I probably just wanted you to buy me an ale.
A likely story.
Look, what would I gain from lying to you?
An
I
ale.
just wanted another drink.
Even if that's the case, it doesn't explain your disappearance.
I don't remember out.
About last night. You really don't remember where you went last night?
As I say, it's all a blur. I remember needing piss, then nothing. Well, you must have missed me when I came out.
Uh-huh. I was
did not.
sitting right in front of the
I
door,
went to the
dude.
gents' toilets to find you.
Oh, aye. A sight for sore eyes.
What?
It was. I checked everywhere, and you were nowhere to be found. The back door leading to the alleyway was blocked from the outside.
Oh, aye.
Yes.
Weird.
You must have exited through that door, Mr. Tillett.
But you just said it was blocked.
Blocked.
Mr.
must be an
Bear.
explanation.
Mr. Bear. Little Bear. Hey, hey. Mr. Bear. Do not attack the coat rack.
Drawn a blank.
Sir.
Why was
Sir.
the door blocked?
Don't
Did
be
you
rude.
lock it?
I told you I don't remember. I've nought to say 'cause I remember nought.
He getting angry now.
So you work here?
Aye. Bewley Station Master at your service.
Oh, he seems like a reliable dude.
Not just yet, thank you. I understand that some of the locals
Mr.
are
Bear.
not too happy about this new station.
No, sir.
Aye. I'd go as far as saying the whole village.
How long has the station been open for?
About 3 months. We're on the Midland Railway line. This employment's been a saviour for me. If I weren't stood here, I'd be drinking my life away at the pub right now. It's worth the occasional withering look from Cyril and the rest of them.
What does a station master do?
A bit of this and a bit of that. I don't wish to bore you with such things.
As you wish.
My responsibilities here keep me on the straight and narrow.
Mr. Bear, get off the counter, sir.
They can do wonders for a
My
lost
God,
soul.
this cat.
Indeed. This must be a rather lonesome post to occupy.
Trains pass through here more regularly than you might think, lass.
Mr. Bear. Okay, good boy. Oh, I never turned Kitten Cam back on. Oh, that's a shame. Well done.
How's your headache faring?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around me skull.
Be sure to drink plenty of water, Mr. Tillett.
Aye, aye. I'll survive.
I'm looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Oh, aye.
His train has arrived.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train, Miss Bateman.
Impossible. Was that not the midday train from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here. Unloaded a few crates.
Mr. William
No
Price.
Kenneth.
Not a soul.
Mr. Bear.
One of them crates
Mr.
had your
Bear.
name on it, Miss Bateman. A great big one it were, with...
A red ribbon.
Don't mess with the dishes.
Kenneth playing at sending my equipment but not himself. Curses. Where is my crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the crates on his cart.
Who?
Mr. Price, he's the postmaster.
Postmaster Price.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you. I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow.
It's why Leonard Shoulder invited me to Bewley. He thought I might like to excavate it.
Oh, aye. I heard about a Hobbs Barrow somewhere out there. There's some old stories around it.
What stories?
Stories.
I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Tillett.
You can't
please,
remember.
This is important.
I'm awfully sorry, Miss
Yeah.
Bateman. I'll try to remember.
Mm-hmm.
If he invited you here, then I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you all about it.
That's if I
He's
ever get to
totally
meet
in
him.
that shallow grave, isn't he?
I found Mr. Shoulder's house, but he wasn't home.
Don't worry. You'll find him.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
Oh,
He
you
lives
already
above
said
the
that.
storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Okay.
Thank you. Farewell for now.
Ta-ra.
Okay. TTFN. Ooh. Kitty! Kitty. Oh, hey, Cyril. Mr. Bear.
Good day
Why
to
are
you,
you being
Cyril.
naughty, sir?
Will do, lass.
What are you up to, Cyril?
Keeping an eye on that bleeding railway station. That's what. Thankfully.
He's like a train spotter, but like
Really?
an angry
That
one.
station, don't you?
Oh, I curse Midland Railway for bringing their damn line through Bewley.
Damn,
This is
dude.
our town, our land. 'Tis no place for outsiders.
You
So
have a
you keep
cult,
saying.
don't you?
Anyway, no more trains today. Almost time to celebrate with an ale, I think.
I could do with one myself.
You paying?
No. I found Mr. Shoulder's house today, but he wasn't home.
Why the bleeding hell should I go, lass?
This fucking guy.
I'm looking for Hobbs
He's so
Barrow. Do you know
rude.
where it is?
I mean, I'm rude too,
Mind
but
your own
damn.
business, lass.
Fucking hell.
You really are quite helpful, aren't you?
Bah.
Bah.
Ta-ra, lass.
Oh, God. Alright. Bewley. Okay, so he's past the plow and furrow. Oh, hello, small child.
Hello there. My name's Thomasina.
Yeah?
What's yours?
Wally?
Wally!
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No?
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
No?
Goodbye. A humble local dwelling.
Let me guess. Nobody's home. Mr. Bear, where are you? Are you in the sink, sir?
Nobody home.
Nobody home. Here, flies. Did I go too far, or have I not gone far enough?
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Okay, so I've gone too far. Where were you, sir? What are you up to? Just what? Okay.
That must be the postmaster's story.
There we go. Hello,
It's a
man.
little chirpier than your average Bewley resident. Hello.
Good day. I haven't seen you in Bewley before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors. My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Nice to meet you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Wonderful. What a treat.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are you from, Miss Bateman?
Originally, a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long. Though I currently reside in London.
London? I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been quite a few years now,
Oh,
yes.
he's helping himself to some kibbles with his kibble toy.
So
Go away.
heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe. Is that true?
Some days.
Oh, you must miss the fresh northern air. Well, you've got that in Bewley. No factories out here. Such things are a blight on his creation. I were born in this very home I stand in front of. Bewley is in my blood.
Literally.
Why
Is
would
it
I want to
literally in
leave?
your blood?
Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Bewley. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood.
Oh, that is a very suspicious, such a suspicious thing to say. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood.
Don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've tried to convince him many times that the station will help Bewley. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey, I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tap?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
And I'm just gonna stand here until he comes back.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm
They're
afraid
having
you've
an
just missed
affair.
him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It was huge.
I really need it.
Have a look through the window to see if it's yours.
Where did Mr. Price go?
I don't know. The man were in a hurry. I know he has family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
No, by horse. He must be a few miles down the road by now.
Curses.
Damn.
When will Mr. Price be back?
He didn't say. Could be tonight, could be a few days.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Infuriating.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
Even if it takes all week. Alright, I should look in the window.
Don't be a stranger.
I literally am a stranger. Yep, that's
There's
our
my
crate.
Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there.
Mr. Long.
Hello.
Good day.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No. Not
Oh, that was a long pause.
Why do you
That was a long
Story, I
pause.
was to meet him in
You think they
Dooley.
sacrificed
He
him?
invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
You flatter me, Mr. Long. I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
One of those old burial hills.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moor since I were a child.
Weird.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Bewley. And we're all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
Goodbye.
This guy's fucking
Don't be a stranger.
weird. This guy's fucking weird. Alright. Let's go set up a tab. Because we have 0 minutes.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here,
Mm-hmm.
and I do trust you.
Wow.
So yes, I'll open an account for you.
Nice.
To be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
Fair.
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
Okay, let's...
See you soon.
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it?
Is it yours?
Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
I should keep a
Not
clear
right now,
head.
Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
Alright, so I've got a tab. Yes, yes. Okay.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
I've got a tab. Now to... Oh, no, wait, wrong way. Now to lure what's-his-face away from the postmasters.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really? We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr. Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors have locks for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long.
It's like, I'm gonna stand here and watch this door forever. Like 5 minutes later, it's like, ooh, lady wants to buy me a drink? Okay.
The rocket weren't Stevenson's only design, you know. Before that, there were the Blucher and the Locomotion. But my favourite would have to be the Lancashire Witch. I believe he built that in 1828. In Newcastle, of course. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait.
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
Need to get him to stay.
I couldn't even get a word in.
He likes a good chinwag, our Henry.
He certainly does.
I'm just gonna get wasted. Right. Boshana says, I'm just saying, this feels a lot like that movie A Werewolf in London, and all the secrecy and now a silver necklace. Right, where was Cyril? Alright. No, not at the train station. But like near it, right? Yeah, there he is.
Good day to
Need to get you in a debate.
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Bewley.
Strangers like me.
That does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
You're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine.
Would you like to have one with him right
Can I buy you a
now?
drink, Cyril?
Now?
Yes.
Go on then, lass.
Follow me.
How do I get them both there at the same time?
So then it turns around and says, why is a dog like a tree? And I says, I don't know. And he says, because they both lose their bark once they're dead.
Damn. That's fucked up, Cyril.
Very droll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Okay. So Cyril will stay there. Nice. Alright. Can I get Henry to come for another drink? Henry, how about another drink?
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Oh, good.
To think, if that station hadn't been built, we would never have met. Blessed be the Midland Railway.
Idiot!
Oh, there we go.
That station is the worst decision this village has ever made.
Why am I getting them all drinks? Yeah, so that they'll start arguing with each other and I can sneak into the
With miserable ideas.
postmasters.
Change your mind, even if it kills me.
And it just might. My work here is done. Alright. Bye, guys. Of course, it is probably locked.
Locked, as expected.
How do I
I
get
need
in?
to get inside without attracting too much attention. Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office.
Yes.
He's currently
Sneak
debating the
in?
merits of
No.
the railway station.
I guess I can't
again.
sneak in through his house. That's to my room. Let's see.
A warehouse. The door is still locked.
Well, yeah.
This house looks pleasant.
It does. How do I break in?
This key key doesn't fit here.
Of course not.
There's a
Matchbox.
single match remaining inside.
Okay. Blacksmith, you got anything for me?
Good day.
Yes.
No.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
The bucket has seen better days. The
Can I
bucket
take
is
you?
rusty and full of holes.
No.
This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
Poor Betty. Excuse me, dude. How do I break into your house?
I'll leave Cyril and Henry to their grand debate. Henry Long can talk, can't he?
He's a colourful character. The man drinks like a fish.
He certainly does.
I've seen him drink this place dry and still be up to tend his garden at sunrise. The man can truly hold his ale.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Alright, I am going to take a quick bathroom break. If anybody has any suggestions of what I should look at to break into the postmasters, let me know. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Mr. BR.
I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty.
Yeah, really, there's
That
really
candle
nothing
didn't last long.
here. What's up?
Hello? I really must find Hobbs Barrow.
Yes, sir?
What did I tell you last time? Not to be found digging around in those things.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
This kid probably doesn't have anything.
Hello?
Yes?
No, can only
Goodbye.
ask you about
Goodbye,
Holmes
miss.
Barrow. Can I break the window with anything?
A warehouse. The door is still locked.
The cats are now attacking each other. Can I take you?
Excuse me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it. Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank you.
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
I see. Okay. If you click on the other door next to the warehouse, it just talks about Henry. Wonder if I can use the trowel to break in? Maybe? Doesn't seem like a good way to not be noticed, but... Trowel
I
with
don't
door?
think battering the door down is
No.
the solution here. I don't wish to draw too much attention. No, that's not it.
I guess not.
He's currently debating the merits of the railway station at the inn.
Okay, so I've got a trowel. Can I dig up the grave?
There may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber.
Oh, you absolutely are there, though. Okay, what's out here? Mr. Bear, what are you doing, sweetie? Weird little boy. Oh. Mr. Bear, what are you eating, you weirdo? Kitty game. Kitty Yes, Mr. Bear? He's just staring at me.
I'm not sure if these are poisonous or edible.
It's a fairy circle!
I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
Mr.
The
Bear.
walls stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
Nothing out here. Do you have thoughts about Henry?
Hello?
Good day.
Can I start a tab with you? Ooh.
Father Roach asked me not to discuss
I
that
know,
with
but
Mrs.
like... Ask about his health. What exactly is wrong with him? Or don't ask. I don't wish to betray his trust. I won't ask right now.
Thank you for your
but
time.
I am intrigued to ask. I keep hearing flies. Is that this way? Oh, hello. Hello, small
Good day,
child.
little one. What's your name?
Mr. Bear.
Mantle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate
Wally.
him.
Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite. Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
I'm sorry to hear that. What is your name, little one?
Jane.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jane. My name is Thomasina. This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss.
I like to pee in it.
Drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today was their bath day.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me.
What a
What
dick.
if he rips her to tatters? What if he feeds her to Mr. Bryden's goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
Oh, Vashana says, oh no, does it have something to do with the throw up?
Do you know
Ugh,
man
God, I
with a
hope
horned
not.
shoulder?
No, miss.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
I have, yes.
Ooh.
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you find Myrtle for me.
Of course.
Yes! But don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
I will. Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there.
Okay.
Or maybe he's left her out on the moors.
Oh no.
Myrtle, I'm going to kick him so hard.
That sounds like he deserves it.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Damp rag dolls have been laid out to dry in the dreary sun.
I love she just says everything out loud.
Remarkable. A gargantuan fossilized ammonite.
Ooh.
This would look fantastic on my mantelpiece.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy the charm of a babbling beck.
Shrub.
Sweet little flowers. She has a puckish little face.
Okay. Right. The woods was where he threw up. The vomit might be gone now. It just kind of vanished. Let's see. Where was Wally? He was pretty far. What are you up to, sweetheart? I think he's trying to get Gideon to play with him. My God, little bear. You delightful weirdo. I'm just gonna assume that those dudes are gonna be arguing till the end of time. Let's see if this quest takes me anywhere closer.
Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
Says the woman who just like says rude shit about people all the time. Oh, you can actually see the bruise. Oh.
Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin.
I mean,
You don't know what she can be like.
yeah.
Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk.
Oh.
I'll teach her.
Ooh.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people
Thomasina.
of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies,
Yes,
do you?
obviously he
Call them
does.
fair folk round here.
Wally,
God.
there is no such thing as fairies.
It's true, and I gave him a doll.
Where can I find these fair folk?
Follow the tinkle of their tiny bells. I hear them when the wind dies. They dance around their little house.
But where is this little house?
Just listen for the bells, you'll find it. Don't think about bringing that doll back. That'll just bring bad luck for all of us.
Goodbye.
well, there was a fairy circle. Where was that? Where was the fairy circle? Is it, it was like by the church? Is it this way? Mr. Bear, what do you want about, sir? Here it is.
I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous. It looks like something has been buried in the middle.
Yeah, it does. Throw. Throw. New memory unlocked.
Stop leaving your toys lying about the place. What happened the last time you left your dolly under the tree?
A fox ate it, madame.
Oh.
Yes, it did. Fetch it now, won't you? Then I'll fix your supper.
Yes, madame. It's the gateway to the fairy kingdom.
Oh, that's fantastic. The giggle when she looks at the naked lady statue. Oh, there's your dolly.
There you are, Josephine.
Oh, Mr. Bear is playing with a spring. Papa!
Who's that you have there, little bird?
Josephine, she introduced me to the fairies.
Oh.
Does she tell you to
fairies,
burn
Yes,
things?
Daddy.
Do you believe in fairies?
Of course. Do you see those mushrooms over there?
Yes.
That's the gateway to their kingdom. That's where Josephine and I go to talk to the fairies.
Now, listen to me, Thomasina.
Yes?
You're old enough now to hear this. There's no such thing as fairies or talking dolls, my little bird.
The fuck, dude?
What do you mean?
She's clearly a small child.
I do not wish to upset you.
But I am
want to
going
make sure that you
to.
understand the difference between fantasy and reality.
The fuck, dude?
Josephine is just a doll. The fairies do not exist.
But, Daddy...
Science is the great antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition. Please always remember that. If you hear
Damn,
anything
dude.
about fairies or the like again, know that it's hogwash.
Who talks to their child like this? Hogwash.
Hogwash. Did Wally bury the doll, I wonder?
Yeah. Totally. Oh, that's unpleasant.
This must be Jane's room.
Oh. Oh no. Orain says that is 100% Lex's dad. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh god.
Perhaps
Oh.
these wriggling worms are the fair folk young
No.
Wally was so fearful
Those... No, I doubt it.
of. How strange. There is a hairpin pierced through the arm. This may come in handy.
Okay. Okay.
At least I shall not return from Bewley empty-handed.
Okay. I bet I can use that for lockpicking. Alright. So I had to do this quest before I could complete that quest. Well, fuck it. Let's go pick a lock then. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong way, isn't it? Yep. Alright. Village Square.
Kenneth taught me this useful trick. A hairpin is much more than a hair accessory.
Nice.
You wiggles and this lock should spring right open.
Why does Kenneth know so much about hairpins?
I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door.
Alright. Well, we broke the hairpin.
Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
Miss Bateman, I beg for your forgiveness. A matter of grave urgency, has arisen in London, and I cannot join you in Bewley. I've packed your usual equipment, and pray you will find local assistance in my absence. I look forward to seeing you upon your return. Yours faithfully, Kenneth Murdoch.
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened.
Spend a lot of time being frustrated,
I
Thomasina.
get this to the alley before Mr. Long comes back.
Can I lift it?
Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task.
Alright, you figured it out.
Somehow, no one was there to witness it. But
Weird.
I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother? I am as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me.
Okay. Tools.
Where's my money?
Oh, god damn it!
Kenneth, you absolute liability of a man. It looks like everything else is in here. Picks.
I think Kenneth just robbed her.
Shovels. Oh, my chisel, I'll take that. Ah, my lantern. It feels light. There mustn't be any oil inside.
Oh, god damn it.
I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here.
And I absolutely trust his opinion.
No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient. Still, I've been in worse situations. I've got a tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that barrow and get on with the excavation.
Okay. Alright, well the game has saved. So let's call it a night for now. And I will pick this up again next Wednesday at 3 p.m. And tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow. Velmax and I will be streaming the finale of Life is Strange True Colors at 6:30. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Oh, you have a good one too, Rain. Yeah, everybody have a great evening. I'm gonna see if my beef stew is as delicious as it smells. Alright, I will hopefully see you again tomorrow and then again next week. Take care. Bye.